Hello and welcome back to Pravus Gaming and Civilization V Brave New World playing as the Netherlands. We've expanded very aggressively over the last couple of videos. England has been reduced down to only Hastings, still a very sizable city, but in the meantime we took all of their wonders, and there were a lot. We have also maintained majority control now over the city-states and the votes in the World Congress, so if it ever does have a revote on the host, hopefully we will be able to wrest control away from Sweden. Hopefully. Sweden and Assyria have signed a research agreement. You know, despite the fact that Assyria went for freedom and Sweden is order, it appears they are staying friends, which makes me kind of sad because I really would like to conquer Assur, the holy city of Zoroastrianism. Could be some nice perks for taking that, but alas, they won't let me. Bogota looks elsewhere for something. Culture. Sweden made them happy. Whatever. It's fine. Who do we want to trade with next? I guess we'll continue to trade with the Zulus because they are worth the most money in the end. Peace treaty with Elizabeth just ended. I could technically go and kill them again for fun, which, you know, might be fun. Could be good. Very tempting, actually. Undoubtedly, that would earn the scorn of Sweden, which I'm not sure I want to do. So we probably won't, but 'tis a tempting thought. If we were going for a diplomatic victory, it actually would be even more tempting, because we'd want to eliminate those votes out of the World Congress, but that's not going to happen. So, Elizabeth, I take it back. All right, you want me to just, okay. If Sweden is going to be happy with me for taking a war, then sure, let's declare the war right now and just eliminate them. Fine, no penalties. I am absolved of my guilt. Let us send the battleships up to deal with them. My 4 freaking range battleships. Oh, the damage they are going to do. It is going to be a bloodbath. As you've already seen, it pretty effectively leveled London. Wasn't even really a concern. All right, everybody go on alert. Choose production, research lab, of course. We want as many of those as possible. We are up to 649 science per turn right now. Influence with Sophia has nearly decayed again. Gosh, dang it, Sophia. Fine, I'm going to spend a bit more money. Just stay under my control for a while. I don't want to think about it. Why are we so low on money? 1,405 all of a sudden? It's not as much as I would have expected, really. But okay. Nottingham can fire upon their Great War infantry. Do so. My battleships can get over here and also fire on their Great War infantry. Do so. This battleship came up here. He will destroy that. Send the Gatling gun back on land, since they are in a vulnerable position over there. Sea beggars! Go forth. Privateer, you're worthless. Do nothing. Grand Admirals! Oh, boy. Sure, a lone Gatling gun. He's dead. Wasn't much of a concern, really. Enemy is near, more Gatling guns are wandering all over the place. I mean, basically England is in their death throes right now, which I do find at least mildly funny. Let's kill off their units. The Zulus are no longer in a position to block me, so let's block them with the Sea Beggars so that I know they can't come and try to take over Hastings once I've weakened it with my battleships. Alright, you can go here, I think, and still hit Hastings. Yep. 4 range is just ridiculous. Ugh, I love it. There are a few things better than double range, in my opinion. Very, very solid. Aside from the ability to attack twice in a turn with 4 range, or 3 range even. Now that's pretty solid. Not sure we're going to quite get that, though. Alright, more research labs in Jakarta. Why not? Seems just fine with me. Anything else we care about right now? Not really. I think we're fine. Hastings is going to be a pretty valuable city. I am going to be very happy to take that off of their hands. Very happy indeed. And our battleships, even over here, can still reach them. My gosh. It's pretty good, guys. We're also about to get combustion, which means we'll be able to upgrade our Sea Beggars into very powerful destroyers. Nice. We'll get a wall in Groningen, even if it's not really necessary. As far as our trade, I guess we might as well trade with, let's say... We can't trade with Hong Kong, unfortunately. All right. Or Bogota. Okay. Ragusa? We can trade with Ragusa. Let's trade with Ragusa and get that mission complete. Good. Good. I'm actually going to back you up into our territory so that I will be able to upgrade you into a destroyer pretty much immediately when my next turn begins. You still really want my salt, huh? Well, I am pretty salty. Not about anything in particular right now, but it's fine. Cristo Redentor is done. Good. That means we'll be able to get our next cultural policies very, very quickly. Let's upgrade this to a destroyer. Costs a fair penny. 460 gold each, in fact. Yowzes. But destroyers are quite good. As far as over here, I guess we'll build an aqueduct, and we'll build a research lab in our primary city, our capital city, I should say. Let's destroy that. We did get a privateer, which basically translates into a cheap destroyer for me. We might as well get a garden, and maybe we can get some extra great artists over here or something. I don't care that much. All right, so if we are going to be going for a scientific victory, which at this point we probably could win the game as is, like there's really no reason to do this, but if we are going to do that, then we should probably rush... What technology would be really good? Probably satellites, honestly. Yep. I think we're going to go for satellites. That means we're going to get ballistics, radar, rocketry, and then satellites directly. Refrigeration we can probably pass on for a bit. Actually, I take that back. Let's go for this because I want the extended range of sea trade routes because I haven't been able to reach all of the other city-states for a while. Then we'll go for satellites. You know, maybe going for a scientific victory is not really necessary at this point. We could, but it's going to take a while still. As opposed to right now, we pretty much have all the technology and all the resources we would need to just straight up conquer every capital city. Is every capital city... Whoops. Oh, you're denouncing me. That's fun. Is every capital city coastal? Acer is... Ulindi is... Although, is that their capital from originally? I think it is. Jakarta, I think, is the Indonesian capital, which we have. If we had to, Surabaya is also coastal. And Stockholm is definitely coastal. Maybe we just go for the military victory. Yeah, I think we do. It's not as fun, I admit, because we've done military victories a lot lately, but it's important to play the game as effectively as possible and win as early as possible, and that's exactly what we're going to end up doing, so... Alright. Do we want more happiness from Academy of Sciences, or do we want production for cities and production from mines and quarries? I want the 5-year plan for the production, although happiness is very tempting. Could have done that as well, but I don't need it necessarily, and the extra production will mean I can build units faster if I want to. Next turn, we'll eliminate England from the game. And then I think we'll just start going on a rampage, conquer all the capitals, and just win. Yeah. I feel bad about it because I have done a lot of domination victories lately. That just keeps happening. Sorry, we prefer to go at it alone. Yeah, we've done this a lot lately, but, you know, you want to go for the best score possible. If you can win the game, you know, in, what, 1950 instead of 2050 or whatever, you know, 100 years earlier, then you really ought to do it. Let's eliminate England from the game. There we go. Create a puppet. And I did see they had a settler, so they were trying to settle somewhere else, but they are now officially out of the game. No problem. Let's upgrade the rest of our units because we have some money to spend. We got some artillery as well. That's kind of fun. Do we have any more sea beggars or anything else to worry about? Not seeing any. Mostly just destroyers and battleships. We can upgrade these, so we will. Nothing there. Nothing over here, I don't think. Yes, we can. Destroyer. Done. All right, our military is fully upgraded and ready to go. I need more battleships. And then I will be able to carry a victory pretty quickly. Who to trade with? We'll trade... It doesn't really matter at this point. Well, I feel like we're gonna kill Indonesia pretty much last, since we already have their capital city, I think. Pretty sure Jakarta is their capital, so we can probably do things with them a little bit faster. As far as our great merchant, though, let's send it to Milan if we can. Sure. Seems pretty reasonable. See if we can snag some more money and some influence, possibly steal the last of the city-states away from Sweden. No open borders. If this isn't a sign that things are going horribly against you right now, Sweden, then you're not paying attention. We love the King Day for getting crabs and all sorts of other nasty things. Cool. We'll get a library in Breda, I guess. Battleship. You're fine as is right now. We need to plan out our next attack. I think we kill Assyria. I do think that is the best thing for us right now. Because I would like to get that holy city. So let's go ahead and start moving our battleships up in this general direction. One here. Wish you could almost macro these like you would, in a real-time strategy. Bind them all to the one key, like in StarCraft 2. That'd be good. Send the Great Admirals as well. You too, Buster. Get up here. And we'll need to send some destroyers. And we'll just sort of systematically start working around and conquering all the capitals. Shouldn't be too hard. Hopefully Sweden can be our last targets because they have been a good friend, and I owe them that much at least. Don't you think? Got a new unit from Sofia. What we get? You gave me a land ship. Oh, it's very pretty. Thank you. I love it. I will use it every day. Or something. Breda has finished with their connection. That's good. Build a battleship. Next turn. Can you not get to Milan? You're going to have a hard time because units are kind of chugging around over here. Even though Florence is my ally. No, I see a straight line for you right there. That's perfect. Go on there. Refrigeration is done, which means we now have access to submarines. Not that I care too much. But mostly, we do have access to longer trade routes now. We also are about to finish up another research lab in a 133.5 science city. So we're about to see a pretty big increase, I think. Currently at 893. Wow, these ships move pretty fast now in the ocean, don't they? Yes, sir, they do. Anyway, so yeah, that's about to bump up. How much is it going to bump up? I'm guessing at least, well, almost a full 100 somewhat. We're up to 994 now. Jeez. Let's keep this destroyer here guarding this strait. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of science. We're going to be up to 1,000 science per turn pretty early. 1922 AD. It's pretty good, as I am told. Doop, 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 doop. Okay. So, Great Merchant, go here. Conduct a trade mission. That'll give me 30 influence with Milan. And I do want to take them. So that's 1,000 gold. Thank you, Milan. You are mine. Good. Let's get... I don't really care that much. Breda, you can just kind of have whatever at this point. I wish I could kind of automate those cities. Let's build the Louvre. I don't really need it, I guess, but a city-state did want it, and we have an extra great engineer. We're going to kind of end this game faster than I had anticipated, so we might as well just grab it. Machu Picchu will only take 5 turns to build. Wait, 1922 and nobody built Machu Picchu? Really? Okay, sure, fine. Build Machu Picchu. It's a pretty good wonder. I like it. I like it a lot. There's the Louvre. And we got our battleship. I'm going to go ahead and say target land things better. So you'll be able to bombard cities more efficiently. I've actually never really known if that applies or not. Let's go ahead and get a golden age. There we go. Ah! Stop it! Alright, we will trade with... Who wants a trade route? Bogota. You get a trade route. Have fun. Machu Picchu. You are worth 25% gold from city connections. That's really good. 5 gold, 2 from faith, 3 science. Machu Picchu is arguably one of the best wonders in the game. Granted, you have to be near a mountain to make it work, but still. I really am kind of shocked that nobody had that yet. All right. Cool. Well, I'm not going to complain about it. Tis what tis. So, should we just declare war on Assyria at this point? Why are Kiev and Mombasa fighting each other? I don't think I sanctioned this. The Louvre, trade route, Louvre, nearly decayed. Florence wanted the Louvre as well. Everybody wanted the Louvre. Getting the Louvre actually turned out to be very beneficial for me. All right. Do I want Pagoda or do I want Ragusa? Maritime, cultured. I want cultured. We're going to steal this away from Sweden. There we go. That'll upset them, undoubtedly, but it is fine. I'm not too worried about it. So, Assyria. What's up, buddy? I'm going to kill you now. You probably saw that one coming. You did call me the bloodthirsty one for a reason, after all. We are going to bombard your capital city of Assur. We're going to send some destroyers nearby, ready to deal with you. See, one of the cool things about having a really powerful navy right now is... actually, I should probably kill some of these privateers and stuff. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. One of the advantages is that we managed to get these really powerful navy before they were able to get access to some very solid bombers and so on. So I shouldn't have to worry too much, I think, about them doing a lot of damage to my navy. The Manhattan Project. Sweden's gonna have the nukes! Oh no! That's scary. In fact, in order to properly set the mood of how scary that is, the music has changed and become far creepier. Alright, we're going to keep bombarding down Assur. I will let you guys heal because some of you were built off of sea beggars, so you can do things like that. Ragusa is going to need a little bit of extra persuasion. Actually, we want to take them away entirely, so... No text to steal. Fine. Go to Ragusa. We just have a bunch of recruits. I am shocked at how bad all of these guys are. Let's go ahead and put him in Amsterdam, I think. We'll see if we can capture any spies and kill them. Not that we've had a lot of theft lately, which is pretty surprising. Not a lot, but... Oh well. This battleship is going to be in position, so let's also get another bombardment off on Assur. And then as soon as that is over, we'll call the war against them. We're just trying to capture as many of these capitals as possible. Let's see. An enemy is near. It's a prophet. Die, prophet, die! Feels kind of weird to say that, actually. Out of context, people might think that's really awful. And I guess even in context, you could say it's kind of awful. But it's fine. Conquer! Great puppet. There we go. We now have the Holy City. Assyria lost their capital. Good. Oh look, artillery. The one thing I was not prepared to deal with, a land force. Okay, so, do we want to take Nimrud? It's got pearls. Taking this away would probably be good in the sense that it would give us direct access to Surabaya if we needed it, which I don't think we do. That said, I do need to start transferring my navy down this direction anyway to deal with the Zulus, so maybe we will end up grabbing it. I feel okay about that if we have to. It's a strategic location, you know? Not bad. Maybe we will. Let's get some stadiums. We're going to need the extra happiness if we are going to go on a massive conquering spree. And let's move on into the next turn. We're generating 426 culture right now, which is quite good. That's going to get us another policy, no problem at all. There's Machu Picchu. And let's start moving our beautiful 4-range battleships down here. I love range. That's all I got to say. I just love having really good range. It's great. This destroyer can probably heal up. Send this battleship down here as well, and the Great Admiral. And we can do another policy. What do we want? Free courthouse upon city capture. Internal trade routes provide additional food and production, or do we want a great engineer and great scientist for free outside the capital? I like this better, honestly, so we're going to do that. Perfect. You are getting kind of aggressive here, buddy. I'm going to do some damage to your melee units because they're the ones that actually could capture the city if I'm not careful. Let's get a zoo. Amsterdam is fine. More connections. Sure. 7,000 beakers? Yeah, let's do that. Bam. We are now in the atomic era. A spy has been recruited. And this guy, we'll sit back and see if we can get any really good wonders. So this spy is going to go to... We're already spying on Stockholm. In fact, in 5 turns, we might be able to steal a technology from them, which would be kind of nice. Let's spy on the Zulus a little bit more. I mean, they don't have any technology, I know that, but I wouldn't mind knowing what's going on in their city area, so... These destroyers are getting close down here. Actually, you can go into our border so you can heal, because you're not one of the Sea Beggar upgrades. And there we go. Next turn. Alright. They are definitely trying to attack Jakarta. And we are definitely going to have to vote on a new host. And of course I am going to pick myself. Ha 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 ha! It shall be me! I shall win this video game. I shall win. So Jakarta, you're having a really rough time over here. I do need to weaken your Great War Infantry so you won't be able to take the city. Look, as many artillery and Gatling guns as you have, if you don't have any infantry to take the city, then it's kind of irrelevant, isn't it? Let's get ourselves another factory because those are awesome. Let's get a constabulary. Actually, we can just go ahead and start building them in most of our cities. Why not? Let's get a stadium there. Extra happiness, of course, is quite good. Machu Picchu apparently was requested by some people. Well, I'm glad to oblige. Let's do some damage to Nimrud now. There we go. Doop-a-doop-doop-doop. This battleship does not have the range, so I want you to get here. I didn't quite reach. There we go. This battleship can also not quite reach. Stop jumping around! Stop it! It's annoying me. You can't go anywhere. Kill. I didn't even realize there was a privateer in my way. It's dead now. It's dead, Jim. Oh, look. We actually were able to connect our borders. Didn't expect that. Alright, well, we're going to call the video there. We might actually be able to end the game as early as next video, but probably 2 from now is when I would guess that we are going to end this. We'll see, though. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And I, as always, will see you guys next time.